What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Party Hard, and I'm gonna tap in real quick and just be like, is there still, the spot I'm at? The spot I'm at. I be thinking this cat. Well, I already know, these fellas play games, and I know it's got to be more money out there than what they telling me these lows paying. So we get to fishing around now because it's like it's time to go back. And I'm trying to figure out like what we doing now. And go back. What's the jig? Like these people owe me, $2,500 for my escrow. Is which that's my main focus with them is like trying to retrieve my escrow, but that means going to work for them for 2 weeks, a minimum of 2 weeks if I'm gonna get the escrow back. So I'm just weighing my options and figuring that out. Right now, I think, like I said, I'm pretty much just gonna go back and do the 2 weeks, put in a 2-week notice and get my escrow. But here's the other thing, the flip side of that. I would just say I could do the 2 weeks and they play with it. And then that was just 2 more weeks wasted with them. So it's like a bunch of different things going on. I got to check out of here Monday. I need to be in Santiago Monday. I fly out of here Thursday. I gotta get from here to Santiago, and then here's the thing. Here's the thing that kind of pissed me off. Well, I got from here to Sasua. It was $80. And my man told me I'm gonna try to charge me $120 to get back. I'm like, no, not paying that. Not paying unless like it's got to be under $100, like 90, 80 or 90. Like it's just not gonna work. But I need to get there Monday, so we're trying to figure that out. But we was talking to this guy. My man, he's still at work. We was talking to the guy. I don't want y'all to just hear what this guy said because when people tell you about jobs, they really don't care, what you got going on or your situation or how if you go over there and it may not work for you. All they care about is maybe whatever money they were given or whatever they own, at the current time. Sometimes people just don't have no care for you. But I just wanted you to hear this dude because he's just a lot like, some of that I see like me and him was like, I agree with 100%. Like I would just never. We'll talk about here. He just made another put something else in here. But I want you to hear this. Let me play this audio real quick. Oh, come on, man.
No problem, man. I'm not. I know some driving, man. They be lying to people, tell people different things. It's not true. I don't want to do that because one thing I know, when let's say I lied to you about something, say, "Oh yeah, man, come over here. You gotta make money." I don't know your budget. I don't know your bills. I got bills, you got bills. I don't want you to come here and what I'm making is satisfying me, and what you're about to make is not going to satisfy you. And now it's gonna kill me inside know that I make you make a move and it's not good for you. You get what I'm trying to say? That's why I say like call for yourself on Monday. You get more information that you need. If you decide to come, welcome. If it's not something that you want to do, it's okay. You can find something else. And there's plenty of company out there that looking for company driver. I got a company that offered me 75 cents. I used to drive for them for flatbed. So I'm still stay here. If it's not working for me, I give them like 3 weeks. If you see, just like I said, my friend on his first paycheck, he make 3,500. On my first paycheck, I make 1,600. So it's two different things. You know what I'm trying to say? So if it's not working for me, in 3 weeks, I'm gonna be bounced. So I don't want you to make the same. If it become a mistake for me, I don't want you to make the same thing that I made.
Nah, you can't do nothing but respect that because most people when they tell you about something, they don't even think that deep into it. But I'd be like, too, I wouldn't want somebody to make a mistake if I went somewhere and it turned out not being, because I know, like, as truck driver with all we got going on, everybody got a lot going on, kids and all that. And switching truck driving job is something serious. That's your bread and butter. So, like, you don't want to be playing with that or going to a company that's some complete garbage because that's just like complete utter waste of time. So, you try to vet these companies as much as you can, but still, like, it's always something like I can go to a spot and you can go to a spot and we can have two totally different experiences. Like he said, his homeboy, he showed us his homeboy first check, 3,500. His first check, 16. But what he also told me that he didn't state right there. He said his homeboy had worked a full week with them, and he said he didn't work a full week. He only had one load, and he still ended up with 1,600. So I mean, I don't know if he's seen that, if he thought that was bad, but I thought that was still pretty good for him to have one load, and we still looking at $1,600, and he didn't even work a full week. I thought that was pretty good, but his homeboy check definitely. Yeah, $3,519. Let's go ahead and go through these deductions. Hold on, because I got to take this off so I can get up close so I can see. I don't know. He said they got load board. You can see the load board. They show you the load board. You pick the loads you want. But I'm guessing, I'm seeing something that says, I see three things here that say freight something. And it says charge for load. So I guess they broke it down instead of like a percentage, and they just charging like on the load. But the fuel card, new active card, $880 on the fuel card. Trailer rental, $128. Appropriation logbook, $19. Freight charge for load, $420. Freight charge for load, $165. Insurance, $308. Occupational insurance, $34.93. And again, we have the freight charge for a load, and that's $210. So let's go back up to the loads and see what these loads were. We got Baylor. Let's go out. Baytown, Texas to Orlando, Florida, straight across the bottom, 942 miles for 2,800. Okay. Orlando, Florida to Whitestown, Indiana, 997 miles for 1,400. In Chattanooga, Tennessee to South Bend, Indiana, 570 miles for 1,100. So that's three. So he had a gross of $5,726. He went all that, and they took out all that stuff. But I guess the first week. They didn't charge him his truck fees. Oh, his truck note or whatever. There's no truck note charge, none of that. It's that freight charge thing or whatever, and that's all on the statement. And that give him a net of $3,519.55. So let's see what all the deductions, how this there was looking. I know it's got to be something like weekly again. So y'all not paying for the truck? I mean, what are we doing here? Now this is his first check. Man say he went from El Dorado, where is that? El Dorado, York, PA to somewhere. Where did he go? It didn't even tell me. Okay, oh no, my bad. El Dorado, Arkansas to York, PA, 1,205 miles for $2,650. So now one load, $2,650. Then he got something what's called a welcome bonus. I asked him about that. I was like, what's this welcome bonus thing? He said, well, if you come to the company and you don't have your microwave and stuff like that, you tell them and they give you that $400, you don't have to pay it back. I'm like, damn, okay. Overdue installments. Well, I'm trying to figure out, let me go back and ask this guy a question. Because I'm not seeing there's no truck note. The deductions of the occupation insurance, logbook, trailer rental, look at this, say tag and plate, fuel card, insurance. I don't see nothing about no truck, and I know you got to be paying for a truck. Let me ask him. In this check, with that one load, you had a gross of $3,144, and out of that, he got $1,677. And what he drove 1,200 miles. He drove 1,200 miles, and he got $1,677. I call that a great day. At the end of the day, if you end up with $1 a mile, that's just perfect. But I mean, he did way better than that. Let's see what some of his other checks look like. Let's get some eyes on it. Here we go again. This check. This is another company he was at where he's showing the check. I'm not like, this is all like This is another company he's out, but he left. He said they're trying to steal his money. This check right here is $3,049 after everything, deductions and all that. Additional 210 for 6 extra stops. I guess that's paying for charge $1,586 for citation overweight. Oh, so this, bro, you didn't got a ticket for being overweight? I guess they're probably $1,500, and I guess they're taking out a ticket. That's a minus. Addition 200 for 6 extra stops. Current edition. So that ended you up with $2,759, but he said they were stealing, so he left them. But I mean, he still was kicking it. Look, this $3,000 right here. He said he still was doing $3,000 a week, but they were just trying to steal his money, so he left. That's another company. I think he was. He flatbed though. He flatbed. But he said so when his boy did 3,500. That's why he came over here, because he he came to that spot he was talking about. Because his boy did 3,500. He got a box on his back. That's a box. That ain't no, that's a dry box. And he did 3,500 for the end of the week. So, I mean, you think it ain't out there? It's somebody getting it.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like my friend, if you look at the last pay stub that I sent to you, that's his first check. And I sent you mine. Mine look different. I was trying to compare it to you so you can see the difference. Why I say like you need to call for yourself to ask some question for yourself. Like I only did 1 load and he only did probably like 3 load. If you look it up, he only did 3 load. So if you get a chance, you get the dry van, you can do partial load because they load not heavy. Sometimes my friend PK only 20,000 pounds. So the 20,000 pounds, it probably have 3 stop on it. All 3 stop, one probably pay 28, the other one probably pay 16, the other one probably pay the last one probably pay like 15. So if you compare this, it gives you a certain amount of money. So when after you deliver, you pick up another one.
Oh yeah, now that's if you can get a bunch of different little ones like that together, and you get them and they go into play like that. Oh, that's killing the game. That's killing the game. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. When you're doing that, it's a certain type of insurance you better have, and you better have it if you're doing it. You better have it. That's how nasty this game is, bro. Like, you think you're just afraid you can move it. No, when you do that partial load, that's a different type of thing you gotta have for that to let them know that that's what you're doing. And if you don't have that, you're not supposed to be doing it. It's more you gotta pay. It's always something to this game. It's always something to it, man. Man, just letting you know, man, there's things out there. People showing me things, sending me things for 2, 3 different people, man. There's stuff out there, man. Just look around. I know. I'm gonna be looking around. I gotta go back and get my escrow, but hey, after I get my escrow, I mean, it looks like some pretty good spots where I can get my time off and still really get paid. Like I've been trying to do, $2,000-3,000 a week. Let's just get that. Let's get there and relax. We don't need to go anywhere else. About netting 10 to 12 a month. That's where a truck driver should be. All the hard work involved in it. Let's stop playing. It's your boy Party Hard, man. I'm out of here. I feel what I'm gonna do today. Safety.